I'm here to tell you that some businesses can continue making money even when the economy is struggling. You see, when people complain that things are expensive, inflation is rising, and money is becoming harder to find, there are businesses people cannot completely stop buying from, even with the current hardships in Nigeria, because some needs don't disappear just because the economy is bad. People still need healthcare, people still need transportation, people still need water and drinks, and people still want to look good. So in this video, I'm going to tell you 4 business opportunities in Nigeria that are built around essential or highly persistent demand. But for the records, I'm not saying these businesses are recession-proof or guaranteed to make you money. Every business has risk, competition, regulation, and operating costs. What I'm saying is that these businesses are connected to needs that tend to remain even when people's spending power falls. And number 4 is particularly interesting because you can start it at a relatively small scale and grow from there. So let's get into it. Number 1, pharmaceutical and healthcare related business. The first business is the pharmaceutical industry. And before I continue, let me make something very clear. This is not a business where you just wake up, rent a shop, put drugs on the shelf and start selling. Pharmaceuticals are heavily regulated. You need to understand the licensing requirements, qualified personnel, approved premises, sourcing rules, storage requirements, and other applicable regulations in Nigeria. But here is why the industry is interesting. People can postpone buying a new phone. They can postpone buying new clothes. They can postpone eating at an expensive restaurant. But when somebody is sick and needs appropriate treatment, healthcare becomes a priority. That creates persistent demand for legitimate healthcare products and services. If you are interested in this business, don't think only about opening a retail pharmacy. There are different opportunities across the healthcare supply chain. For example, you could explore legitimate pharmaceutical distribution. You could build a healthcare-related retail business with the appropriate licensed professionals. You could supply approved healthcare products to institutions. You should know that in Nigeria, pharmaceutical practice and drug regulations involve bodies such as Pharmacy Council of Nigeria and NAFDAC, depending on the specific activity you are involved in. So don't hear me say pharmaceutical business and then go and start selling random medication from your sitting room. That's not entrepreneurship. That's how you turn a business idea into a legal problem. The smarter approach is to learn the business, understand the regulations, work with qualified professionals, source legitimate products, and build trust. Because in healthcare, trust is part of the product. You could work with hospitals, clinics, pharmacies, or other healthcare organizations that are legally permitted, but you need to do it properly. Number 2, transportation business. The second business is transportation. And honestly, Nigeria doesn't need a motivational speech before people enter a bus. People have places to go. People go to work, students go to school, traders move goods, families travel, businesses move employees and products. People attend weddings, funerals, meetings, church services, markets, airports, and countless other destinations. Movement is part of everyday economical activity. That's why transportation can be an interesting business opportunity. And you don't necessarily need to start with an 18-seater bus. Depending on your capital, location, regulation, and business model, transportation can include motorcycles, tricycles, cars, minibuses, buses, logistic vehicles, delivery services, and other forms of mobility. And here is why many people make a mistake. They think that, let me buy a vehicle and give it to somebody. That's not a business plan. You need to understand your numbers, money on fuel, maintenance, insurance, driver management, licensing, repairs, depreciation, security, daily revenue, downtime, and most importantly, cash flow. A vehicle can be generating 30,000 naira a day and still be a terrible investment if your expenses are swallowing 29,000. Revenue is not profit. Please write that somewhere. Revenue is not profit. The opportunity in transportation comes from solving movement problems efficiently. If you can move people or goods safely, reliably, and profitably, you are providing something people consistently need. Number 3, drinking water and beverage distribution. The third business is one that many people overlook because it looks too simple. A mini depot. Water and beverage distribution. Think about it. People drink water every day. Homes need it. Offices need it. Restaurants need it. Events need it. Schools need it. Hotels need it. Construction sites need it. Businesses need it. And when people cannot afford one type of water, they often switch to another more affordable option. That's why you can think beyond just selling bottled water. You could distribute sachet water known as pure water, where legally permitted. You could distribute soft drinks like Coke, Fanta, Pepsi, and others. You could supply restaurants and shops. You could supply event centers. You could build relationships with retailers who need regular restocking. And here is where it gets interesting. You don't necessarily have to wait for people to walk into your shop. You can take the product to their businesses. Imagine you have a small distribution operation. You can buy beverages in bulk from legitimate suppliers. Then, instead of selling everything individually, you supply small retailers. You could have shops that order from you every week. Now, you are no longer just selling bottles. You are building a distribution network. And if you have access to suitable vehicle, delivery can become part of the business model. But again, don't confuse high sales volume with high profits. You need to calculate your purchase price, transport, storage, breakage, electricity where relevant, staff, rent, taxes and other costs. Then determine your actual margin. Because if you sell 1 million worth of drinks and spend 950,000 getting those drinks sold, congratulations, you have discovered the world's most expensive way to make 50,000 naira. Your goal isn't simply to sell more. The goal is to sell profitably. Number 4, beauty and personal care products. Now, let's talk about number 4, beauty and personal care products. And this market is much bigger than simply saying women like to look good. The beauty and personal care industry covers hair products, skincare, cosmetics, fragrance, nail products, lashes, grooming products, and many other categories. And people don't only buy these products because they want luxury. Some products are part of people's regular routines like hair care, skin care, personal hygiene, grooming, cosmetics. This creates recurring demand. And here is another interesting thing. You don't necessarily have to manufacture everything yourself. You could begin as a retailer, then move into distribution, then develop your own brand. For example, you might start by selling established skincare products. You learn what customers actually want. You learn which product move quickly. You learn your margins. You build a customer base. Then eventually, if you have the expertise, capital and regulatory compliance required, you could develop your own products through appropriate manufacturing channels. But please be careful with skincare claim. Don't tell people your cream can cure everything, remove every disease, or magically change their skin overnight. Cosmetic products and medicine are not the same thing. If you are manufacturing or importing products, understand the applicable regulatory requirements. In Nigeria, product registration and regulation can involve NAFDAC depending on the product and activity. So build a legitimate brand, use quality ingredients, follow applicable regulations, package properly, build trust, and most importantly, make sure your product actually delivers what you promise. Because if customers discover that your product doesn't work, social media can review your business faster than your marketing team ever could. Now, notice something about all these 4 businesses. They aren't built around temporary trend. They are connected to persistent human needs like healthcare, transportation, water and beverages, beauty and personal care. But don't misunderstand the lesson. There is no business that a bad economy can never affect. Economic downturns can affect every business. People can change what they buy. Margins can shrink. Costs can rise. Competition can increase. Regulations can change. So don't invest your money just because somebody on the market said this business cannot fall. That's nonsense. Instead, ask better questions like, does this solve a real problem? Do people need it repeatedly? Can I make healthy margin? Can I operate it legally? Can I scale it? And most importantly, do I understand the business well enough to manage it? Because a good business idea in the hands of someone who doesn't understand the numbers can still become a bad business. So, if you are looking for a business opportunity in Nigeria, don't just chase whatever is trending on the social media. Look for persistent demand. Look for problems people continue to have. Look for products people repeatedly buy, and then build a system around serving those needs profitably. If this video gives you an idea you had never considered before, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more practical conversation about business, money, wealth building, and financial growth. And comment below which of these 4 businesses would you consider starting. Is it pharmaceutical business, transportation, water and beverage distribution, or beauty products? And if you already run a business, tell me what you do. You might give somebody watching this video their next business idea. Remember, don't just look for something people want to buy. Look for something people will continue to need. See you on my next video.